Starting at point, 6'6", number 77, Luka.
Thanks for joining us on A Picture Perfect. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Quickly and Barrett, they're the backcourt duo. And it's Ingram in at the 3. Here's Quickly. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Outside Barnes. Picked by Pirtle. Shot left block. And the dunk by Pirtle.
It seems like Jakob is always ready to attack the rim. He found a nice opening that time.
Now Los Angeles with it. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. We got to talking about Brandon Ingram, and I asked how Coach thought they might limit him tonight. Coach told me, well, there's nothing we can do about his size and his length, so we're hoping just to frustrate him and keep him off balance by getting up in his business and contesting shots. Hopefully that plan pans out for them, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. It's James on the wing. Back to Smart. Pass to Hachimura. 6 on the shot clock. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart.
You can't leave someone open when Smart is running his team because he will find that mistake.
Richard, it's nice to have the versatility of a guy like Hachimura. Equally comfortable in either forward position.
Well, he's got the size and strength of a modern-day NBA power forward, but he also has the ability to stretch the floor and knock down a 3. That's a nice combo.
So it's Los Angeles now. After the basket by Toronto.
That is powerful.
Yes.
This is classic LeBron leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Outside Ingram. Pirtle with a screen on James. Back to Quickly. Clock at 6. High arcing shot. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Here's Doncic. Quickly with a rebound.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And he drives in. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. 3-point lead. To the paint. It's stolen by Barnes. Here's Quickly. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And during the first few seasons of Emmanuel Quickly's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Grant.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward.
Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. Pass to Aiden. Ingram against James. Hachimura sets a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in. Hachimura's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Barnes. No points yet. 3-pointer. Knocks it down from distance.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Doncic. To the inside. Doncic on the wing. From deep. Drills it from deep. He's got 5.
And look at Luka now getting aggressive at the arc. He was eager to answer that last 3.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. And Toronto also making a switch. Dick's checked in. Raptors trail by 4. 1:52 left in the first quarter. Barnes. And again, Toronto no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Doncic outside. Vanderbilt with a screen. The teardrop. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
That's good from Doncic.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out, regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Allie. Thank you. For 3, James. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Ingram. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Los Angeles leading by 3. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Fires it. Rebounded by Murray Boyles. Dick with it. Picked up by Reeves. Dick with it. James is there. Dick with a miss. The Lakers have gone 6 of 11 so far. Here's James. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first. 5 on the clock. And that's good from 17 feet. James has got his second bucket of the night.
A real threat from the in-between area. LeBron wastes no time firing when he gets to that spot.
And that one's good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Lakers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
They're just out hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Raptors. It's a 3-point game. Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, B.A. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
Connect is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's LaRavia in at the 2. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Here's quickly on target from about 13 feet.
Ooh, an aggressive move, takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
Now Reeves, yet to see a basket. Count it, 1 for 1 to start the game.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Here's Walter. Launches it. And Reeves pulls it down. The Lakers lead by 6. Inside. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start. Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now here's Smart. Ooh, excellent D there from Quickly.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Walter can't get it to go. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Laravia. Smart outside. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
The Lakers lead by 6. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Hachimura, the pass to Laravia. Shoots over Walter. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The crossover. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And Barrett's teammates and coaches love when he shows some edge, slashing to the rim with purpose.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to review the game plan.
On the court, the teacher. I can't hear you.
Changes for Los Angeles. LeBron, he's checked in for Vanderbilt, and Doncic has subbed in for Laravia. Los Angeles leading by 4. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Doncic against Quickly. Quickly with a rebound. The Raptors have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Reeves has got 4 rebounds in the game, and his defenses have adjusted to Austin Reeves scoring. Richard, he's countered with the pass.
Austin Reeves doesn't get enough credit for how good his handle is, how much it's improved. It's allowed for him to score, get into different places, and make these passes.
Now here's Ingram. He has 6. Here's Quickly. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Quickly's got 5.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Pass to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. To stop the drought. Doncic counted.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
Raptors trail by 5. Quickly with the ball. 5 points in the game. This is the baby hook. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offensive transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special. Here's Barnes following the score by Los Angeles. And the bucket is good.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
The Lakers with the ball, leading by 5. And here's Doncic. 13 points in the game. The 3, James. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And now just a 3-point Los Angeles lead. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Outside Reeves. Here's James on the wing. Kicks it to Doncic. Shot clock at 3. This one for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. 32 seconds left in the first half. Here's Barnes. And Reeves pulls it down. Reeves has got 5 rebounds in the game. Now James. Hachimura with a screen on quickly. Here's James. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. James has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Ingram with a deep 3. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Los Angeles up 5. And we'll see you back here after the break. 3rd quarter action in just a bit. And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. Quickly and Barrett, they're the backcourt duo. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. And it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward.
Love the kickback pass to set up the rim runner.
That is a great decision on the break. That's not a pass that every player would see.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks. And this summer saw the passing of Laker legend, 3-time Basketball Hall of Famer, the logo, Jerry West, an all-star every year of his outstanding playing career before going on to have such a successful career as a coach and as an executive. Guys, this league will bear his imprint forever. Jerry West will be missed.
An all-time great. Okay, Shams, thank you. The Lakers lead by 3. Now here's Aiden. No points so far. Here's James. Wow, some sturdy inside play from LeBron.
If you're the defender, what do you do there? How do you really play LeBron in the pick and roll?
Here's Quickly. Outside Barrett. Back to Quickly. Barrett passes to Ingram. Buries it from 3. Ingram's got 9.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Well, we got a close game here in Los Angeles. Here's Doncic driving to the basket. An easy 2 on the layup. 15 points in the game.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic knifes inside and looks to score.
The Raptors have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Pirtle. Outside Ingram. He shoots. The Lakers with a rebound. 15 points in the game. Barnes against Aiden. Doncic outside. And he lobs it up top. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Toronto ball.
Raptors trail by 4. Quickly, right side. And here's Ingram outside. And the Raptors, another 3.
Yeah, Ingram is having a great night so far, playing passionate offense and finding lots of quality looks.
After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive, too.
Again, the miss by Ingram. Los Angeles shooting 52% from the floor so far. Doncic passes to Aiden. Over Pirtle. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Aiden's got his first points of the game.
There you go. Aiden rising and firing with confidence.
Ingram against James. Ingram, the pass to Barnes. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Reeves is checked in. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Let's hear it for you.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Aiden. The 3, James. There, LeBron for 3.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
Outside Ingram. Here's Murray Boyles. Ingram with the ball. Picked up by James. Quickly with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Releases. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Quickly's got 9.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And it's Doncic missing. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing by 2. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Over Doncic. The shot by Ingram, no good.
When he's got the ball, those inside looks are usually money. Despite the miss, they should keep going to that.
Hachimura with a screen on quickly. There's Doncic. The Lakers with the rebound. Outside Reeves. Pass to Doncic. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. 17 points in the game.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
And here's quickly. Back to Ingram. Lets it fly. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Los Angeles has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Doncic against quickly. Doncic passes to Hachimura. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Pass to Ingram for the tie. Again, the miss by Ingram.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
For three, James.
Oh, at the buzzer! Wow! I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
And we've reached the end of the third. The Lakers on top, up by 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Jackson Hayes is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
The selfless attitude of James. When someone on his team has a clean look, he feeds it.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
And that one misses. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Now, here is James. From deep. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Mamukelashvili's got 4 rebounds now. It's stolen by Smart. Rebound, Toronto. Outside Barrett to the middle. His first shot attempt. Mamukelashvili, no good. Los Angeles leading by 7. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Physical play by LeBron inside.
Making the D look helpless. James is just locked in once he gets this close.
And for Toronto, they're shooting about 47%. A nice number. Now here's Dick. He's closely guarded. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside Reeves. James passes to Vanderbilt. Smart for 3. It's rebounded by Dick. Raptors trail by 7. Here's Barrett. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Los Angeles has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Vanderbilt to pass to James. Back to Vanderbilt. On the wing, Reeves. Shot clock at 5.
That's his first personal foul. Second team.
First one falls for him. And some changes here for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And Luka Doncic subbed in for LeBron.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Quickly, passes to Pirtle. Lets a floater go. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Los Angeles leading by 7. Here's Doncic. from downtown. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Barrett. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Austin Reeves picks one up.
Yeah, the aggressive mindset of Barrett. Looking to score and force defenses into difficult situations.
LeBron, he's checked in for Reeves. Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. And Barrett drops them both. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now, here is James. James double team from 18 feet away. It's rebounded by Barrett. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Tipped. Barnes with it. Barrett passes to Barnes from the stripe. Good work there as it goes.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And so it's the Lakers with it after the basket by Toronto. James outside. Launches a 3. 8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
Look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
Ingram, soft touch off the glass.
And this guy is just a gamer. Ingram doesn't feel pressure. He embraces the moment, taking and making important shots.
Here's James. Toronto making their last shot. 1:51 left in the final quarter. Smart left side. Here's Ayton. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
A very consistent performer on the glass. You can rely on Ayton to get you that ball.
That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for Los Angeles.
A minute 42 left in the game. Barnes with a screen on Doncic. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. 2nd team foul.
1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Ingram. Six to shoot. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's James. Now here's Ayton. Over Pirtle. Quickly with a rebound. For Toronto, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Cash! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Now here's Doncic. There's the double team quickly. Doncic passes to Hachimura. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And there's James from the arc. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Quickly finds Barnes. And he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
At the line for Los Angeles, Luka Doncic taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
And Toronto calls time here. They're trailing by 4. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
The 3 from quickly. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
That's his second personal foul. 15 foul.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game out.
Timeout called, the Raptors. They trail by 6. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
Here's Ingram. Oh, he nails it! So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers, pulling it out for the W. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Luka, in the end, you guys managed to protect home. We know how exciting this game was to watch. What was it like to play?
I mean, it was, intense. I appreciate the crowd was in. They're amazing fans. They always are here for us in the loss or win, so I just appreciate them. And they just lift us up.
It's all for the fans, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Luka Doncic.